Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Purposesoul Mystic. Today, we are going to do a subject reading, and it's about what you need to release in order to move forward. And what I have here is 3 piles, although I don't necessarily think of this as a pick a pile. If you want to pick a pile, you can. This is just 3 different perspectives on what it is that you need to release to move forward. You can pick one if you'd like, or just glean something from each pile that may pertain to your life at this time. The first pile here, this is a Labradorite palm stone. Then we have a Septarian pyramid and a black Moonstone palm stone. So if you want to pick based on the stone, go right ahead and do it. And if you just want to listen and get nuggets from each pile that's pulled, feel free to do that as well. This may be a long reading because I'm not going to rush spirit, but how I've done this is these piles have oracle cards in them, in each one of them. Neither pile has a card from an oracle deck that the other has. So basically, this is 9 different oracle decks that are here. 3 in this one, 3 in this one, and 3 cards from different decks for that one. Then after we do this, I'm going to pull tarot for each deck. Hey, Dark Lovely Skort, thanks for joining. We're going to pull tarot for each deck to get some more details about what it is that maybe you need to release in order to move forward. Also, at the end of each pile, I will read from the book one of the oracle cards, because some of these oracle cards are so good, and the reading of the card from the book gives you more details about what the meaning is behind the card. So I will read at the end of each pile one of the oracle cards from the book. So I'm going to start with Labradorite. Hopefully you've already picked at the time that I have been talking which pile you want, if you want a pile. And I'm going to start with Labradorite. Now, Labradorite is a stone of psychic abilities, mystical abilities. It is about transformation, perseverance. It is even about your higher consciousness and grounding your spiritual being. So we will start with lovely Labradorite. I love Labradorite, the flashes in it. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, the different blue flashes in this palm stone. Okay, so we have 2 cards came out for the Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. And the first one is Cat. And it says, independent, you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. It just popped into my head about cats having 9 lives. I don't know why, but it popped into my head that cats have 9 lives. And they are very independent. And what I notice about cats, I'm more of a dog person. And cats pay attention to you when you don't pay attention to them. They do. Then we have another cat, Cougar. And it says, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Okay. So already I'm getting here that perhaps a something that you need to release is fear. It's fear of taking a step, fear of going after what you want, fear even of it being independent, like perhaps a person that has a codependent personality that needs someone to give them courage or someone to validate them, um, or someone that makes them feel like they are. Some people are codependent on people who they feel need them, and they are codependent on that feeling of being needed. So then we have from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, embracing. Embracing. Huh. And I would see that as embracing your independence, embracing your power. It's like awakening to the power that's in you and walking in that thing. Where it says on here with the cougar, take that leadership role, and with the cats being independent, it's maybe perhaps you've maybe let's just say you've not been working and that's been by a choice, and but there's something in you that you've always wanted to do, that you wanted to share with the world, perhaps that's really needed in the world at this time. And it's about embracing that thing that's in you and being taking action and being assertive and becoming independent. Then we have she feels, she knows. And this is the card that I will be reading from the book at the end of this pile. But she feels, she knows. This sounds like intuition to me, which cats are very intuitive. And so it's like your spirit is telling you, your intuition is telling you that there's something that you need to do, something that you need to take action on, and something that has been awakened in you that you need to embrace that thing and you need to go ahead and take action on it. But you may be stagnant at this time. You may be fearful of taking that step. It may be a wish or a dream that you desire to do, but you don't have the confidence to walk out in that thing. But it's saying that it's in you, that you have everything that you need to go ahead and take that step. So I'm going to pull some tarot and add to this. And I'm using my Light Seers deck, my favorite tarot deck at this time. All right, Spirit Team, talk to me. What? Okay. Okay. All right. Speaking right away and speaking loudly and clearly. Okay. First card. Ugh. Ace of Swords. Trying to see if I can get it. Okay. Ace of Swords. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. There we go with that independence, self-sufficiency. And we have the Sun, Major Arcana Leo energy. And we have the Five of Swords. And we have Temperance, Major Arcana Sagittarius energy. Okay. So just like I was saying in the beginning, like you have an epiphany. If you haven't had it already, you will be. It's like the divine is giving you some kind of illumination. It's waking something up in you. It's like once you were blind and now you see. It's like the scales coming off of your eyes. And right in front of that is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a self-sufficient, independent person. This is a person who can stand on their own. They have everything that they need in the 3D. They live a comfortable life. They're not dependent on anybody. to bring their happiness, to bring financial stability to them. They have all of that on their own. They're whole and complete on their own. And here is the Sun, which is the happiest card of the tarot deck. And it is about success and it's about abundance. Whatever it is that you have in you that you are trepidations about moving on, that you may be fearful of moving on, is going to bring you success and abundance and happiness and freedom and illumination. Like you're going to be, this thing is going to make you light. It's in other words, that light will radiate from you when you walk in this thing that you have in you to do, but that you're fearful or timid about taking a step doing. But it's going to bring you independence. It's going to bring you success and abundance and happiness and freedom. And here we have the Five of Swords, which lets me know that you may be self-sabotaging yourself. You may be sabotaging yourself in your mind. It's your thoughts. And again, with the Labradorite being the stone on top of this, it's like tap into your spirit, tap into your intuition, tap into your, and I'm thinking about this oracle card that I'm going to read from, which she feels, she knows. So it's like she feels. Those are her emotions. Those are, her emotions and her thoughts. And it's here you're trapped in your thoughts. So it's like, get out of your thoughts, get into your intuition, get into spirit, and get into how you feel about a thing. Because you may have this feeling of, this is a great idea. This is something that I know that I'm called to do. This is something that I know that I love doing and that would make me happy. But you are fearful of taking that step. And it's like, embrace that thing that's in you, embrace that gift that's in you, and walk out, be assertive, go for it, take action on it. And the divine is clearly here to help you bring that thing into being, and you will no longer be dependent. It's almost like you're afraid of being independent. It's like you're afraid of leaving what you know. You're afraid of leaving what makes you comfortable, or something that you feel comfortable in, but not really comfortable. It's just that you know it. You're familiar with it. And you're fearful of leaving what's familiar to take this step and do the thing that's in you to do. And with Temperance here, this is walking the middle ground. It's harmony and it's balance and it's merging your fear with your want to, with your because fear can be used to propel you forward. We all feel fearful, but we also have courage and we move regardless of the fear. That's what courage is moving regardless of the fear. And with the Sun here, which is Leo energy, that's that courage. I'm surprised Strength didn't come out, which is also a Leo card. But walking with that courage is walking nonetheless towards your goals, regardless of the fact that you are afraid. And you will come into independence and abundance and doing the thing that you love to do, doing that thing that is put in you to do, whatever that idea is, that creative spark, that illumination that spirit is going to give you or may have already given you, but you've yet to move on it, is going to bring you self-sufficiency and happiness and abundance. Okay, so do I need to clarify anything, Spirit? I think I'm going to clarify Temperance just a little bit for you, and then we'll read from the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck the card She Feels, She Knows. All right, Spirit Team, talk to me about Temperance. Well, okay, thank you. You know, I like how this looks a lot better without the lights on. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a messenger. He may be coming to give you some kind of clarity. Again, you've got clarity, some kind of message of clarity coming to you from the divine. But the Knight of Swords is also about quick movement. He moves for what he wants. And with the Five of Pentacles here, another five, what I'm seeing here is that you're afraid of lack, of perhaps not financially that this new venture or taking this step will fail, and that will not be financially lucrative, or that you may feel excluded from something, maybe what it is that you were trying to or wanting to venture in. Some people may look at it as something that is not okay, say for instance, particularly with all these intuition here on the board so far, like the cat and the Labradorite, it may be something in the spiritual realm. It could be reading tarot. It could be being a psychic or a medium or anything in those realms. And perhaps if you feel like if you were to walk into that you may be abandoned or shunned by friends or family, like there's some fear there. But Temperance is there to tell you, no, be patient, they'll come around. But you don't not do what is in you to do. You don't not do what's in you to do. So I'm going to read from the book. Again, she feels, she knows. And this is the number 22, which is a master number. And it breaks down to a 4. And 4s are about your stability and about security. It's about your foundation. So I'm going to read from the book for this particular card. And then we'll go to be next. As illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. And illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. See, that's that Ace of Swords. I was saying the divine is giving you an epiphany, an aha moment. Something is being revealed. Also with the sun, it's illumination. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but is more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you when you are asked to honor it. Your heart will tell you, she feels. You are therefore being asked to rely upon a clarity that is coming to you now or has just recently come, gently but firmly, from the place of knowing, intend to act and take your next steps forward. This oracle comes to you with guidance, particularly about long-range or long-term developments. Something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance, although you only have a dim sense of what possibility at best. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be a one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being helped onto the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. This oracle brings you specific guidance. The situations in your current life are particularly geared towards a more significant manifestation that is coming to you according to your life path and purpose. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away, remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you, for it is the light that is within you, simply revealed more fully, and all that is happening now is happening to that end. Man, if that just didn't go with this reading, I love it when that happens. So yes, there is some illumination coming to you if it has not already, and it's for you to go forward on it. And again, it's maybe bigger than you. It may not just be about you, but to the world, to the masses. And get out of your head and stop thinking about all the ways or reasons why this won't work or why it can't happen, because divine says it is here to happen. They're calling you. Okay, so that was Labradorite, the first set. Now we'll go on to the second. All right, so we have Septarian. Septarian, this is a pyramid, and Septarian is a grounding stone, and it's about grounding not just in the 3D, but it's grounding your mind, body, and spirit, your emotions, your spirituality, your higher consciousness, along with your body. And I also say that the pyramids, the shape of the pyramids, if you do crystal grids, this is a great piece to use, a pyramid shape, as your centerpiece for your crystal grids, because it attracts energy. It attracts energy and expands that energy out to the stones. And it also amplifies the energy of the stones that surround it because of these points. So you got it coming down from the heavens, divine, and spreading out each corner. So let's see what we have here. So 2 cards came out of the Quantum Oracle deck. And first we have intuition and manifestation. And then we have professional assistance. And we have, from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Then we have, from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, which this is the one I'll be reading, but it's the spiral. Okay. So intuition and manifestation. This reminds me of the tarot card, the Magician, Major Arcana. And it's about manifesting, like you have the power to manifest right now what you have into being. And with this professional assistance card here, this may be work related, and this may be some people that you run into or may have already run into that can provide you assistance in how to start a business. They also may be people that may hire you. They are professionals in their field. This could be you run into a lawyer, you run into a doctor, maybe they need an assistant, maybe they need a nurse, maybe they need a paralegal. It's like you manifesting a job, and it doesn't necessarily come in the way that you go on the computer and you apply for it, or you, let me see what you say. Oh, you chose this one. Okay. It may not necessarily come in the the normal way where you fill out an application, or you go online and you fill out an application, or you're looking at, the job boards like Indeed, Simply Hired, those kinds of things. And maybe you run into this person. You meet this person at the grocery store. You meet this person. This is the library on this particular picture. But you meet this person out and about, and through conversation, wind up talking yourself into a job. Spend quality time together. So let's add some tarot. Okay. All right, Spirit Team, talk to me about this. What is the blockage? What I'm seeing already that the blockage may be is that you're going about a traditional route. You may be thinking that it's going to come the traditional way. Okay, thank you. Okay. So releasing the traditional ways of doing things, perhaps getting a job, okay, spending quality time together. It just popped into my head that this may not occur over the first time you meet somebody. That you may meet these people or a person, that it may come over conversation, spending time with them, talking to them on the phone. Like maybe you meet somebody, you exchange phone numbers, and over a course of conversations that this thing happens. All right. We have, whoa, the Two of Cups. Well, now, okay. We have the Eight of Cups. Ooh. We have the Devil, Major Arcana, Capricorn energy. You may be dealing with the Capricorn. Don't have to be. We have the Strength card, Major Arcana, Leo energy. And we have the Queen of Wands, Major Arcana, not Major Arcana, I'm sorry. This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Or fire. Well, wait a minute now, wait a minute. Okay. Spend more quality time together. We have soulmate energy on the board. This does not necessarily have to be a relationship, a romantic relationship. It could be a partnership in work, but it can be a relationship because it says spend quality time together up there. Eight of Cups, walking away from something that no longer emotionally serves you. And with the Devil here, it could be, okay, this is looking very much like a relationship here. It's looking like you may have been in a relationship with somebody and it is not emotionally giving you what you want. And it may be that it's run its course. But with the Devil here too, there may have been some control, some kind of manipulation going on. It could be some codependency in there that you may be needing to walk away from. It's almost like for you to move forward, there's a walking away here. And it may be codependent. Codependency there does not necessarily have to be. There may be some kind of abuse going on, whether it's emotional, physical, or mental. Hmm. Okay, I just heard narcissism too. I just heard narcissism. That this person may have had like a gaslighting, like and somehow got you dependent on them. Like maybe even separated you from your friends and your family, that kind of thing, which is very narcissistic type behavior. But something that you're walking away from or that you need to walk away from. And with strength card here, that's courage, that's bravery, that's valor, that's boldness. Having that boldness to walk away from a situation that is no longer serving you. Okay, all right. With the intuition and manifestation here, it's like you have been seeking spirit about how to deal with the situation, how to get out of the situation, and you may have professional assistance in doing that. That may be talking to a lawyer. It may be talking to a counselor of some type. Um, it may be a situation where you go to a shelter, some kind of professional assistance to help you to get out of it. Um, and there is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she's very confident and attractive, and she's an action taker. So this is about taking action. It's right here next to the Strength card. It's like taking action to walk away from the situation and being just boldly making a decision. It's like a spirit, when you sought spirit or when you seek spirit, spirit is giving you the direction and giving you the courage to go ahead and do what needs to be done for your own good. Um, Let me clarify a little bit for you. All right, spirit team, tell me about this Two of Cups. Okay. First card out, Justice, Major Arcana, Libra energy. The Knight of Swords, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Five of Swords. Okay. Yeah, very much maybe seeing a lawyer about something, but Justice here to um, help you. This may be some pre-planning on how to get out of the situation that you're in, having visited a lawyer of some type. Yeah, because the Five of Swords here is like this is a very contentious situation. Like there may be a lot of fighting, of verbal fighting. It may be to the point where it's abusive. This is like win at any cost energy, or let me cut you as deeply as I can. Again, with that devil energy. Um, this may be, yeah, a situation that you're at the point where you're ready to leave and you're making plans or seeking assistance, guidance on how to navigate getting out of this situation. Okay. Talk to me about the double spirit team. Woo! Okay. That one fell on the chair next to me. Okay. Let me get it. Yeah. Five of Wands. And the World. Okay. Major Arcana here. So yeah, this is conflict. Again, you have the Five of Swords, now you have the Five of Wands. This is definitely conflict. And with the world here, the world is about the ending of a cycle. And usually it's a karmic cycle. This is Saturn energy, which is about self-mastery. So this is you learn your lesson and you pass the test in the situation that you're in. And now it's time to get out of it and level up and go on to the next level. So yeah, there's been some fighting, some yeah, whether verbally, emotionally, um, physically, but yeah, it's at its end, and you are seeking a way on how to end it, and you're seeking it with professional assistance. But tell me about this Queen of Wands. Thank you. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. We have a couple here. Yeah, yeah, okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And with it clarifying the Queen of Wands, what I see here is both of you may be an air sign, does not have to be, but you're walking in Queen of Wands energy. That's confidence, that's magnetic, charismatic, taking action, going after what you want and getting it. It's very much a leadership vibe. It's like it's like, and it's next to the strength card. So it's like you're getting your groove back. It's like you're getting your strength back. You're getting you're coming out of being in that devil, being used in that devil energy, like being if you look at the card, it's like a marionette at the bottom on the corner where he's pulling the strings. It's like you're breaking loose from that energy. You're breaking loose from having done whatever this person said, and you're breaking loose of being under the spell, and you're coming into your own. You're coming back to who you originally were, or even better, because you're about to level up by putting an end to this. Yeah. Okay. Spiral. Let's read from the shaman's mystical shaman book. Wrong book. Okay. About spiral. Number 50. And it's a number 50, it breaks down to a 5, which is about change and transformation. So it says, from galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach, the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shape in the form of a coiled serpent has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. Here we go. Yeah. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, and then extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. So yeah, just like I was saying here with this Queen of Wands, with this Queen and King of Swords, it's like you're breaking free from this Two of Cups. this relationship here, and you are coming into your own again. Yeah, you're coming into your own again. You are being renewed. You're becoming new again. If I'm making sense, you're going to be a new you. You know, like how this, like it said, the snake sheds its skin, and it's like you're becoming a new person out of this. So you're releasing yourself from something that is no longer emotionally for your good, and you're seeking assistance. You're making plans to get out of the situation, and even though it doesn't feel good while you're going through it, at the end you are going to be a new and improved you. A new and improved you that is magnetic and charismatic, and is confident, and is sensual, and all the things that perhaps this relationship took from you, you're getting it back and then some. And it's a process. So, okay, that was for the Septarian pile. We'll go on to the third one, which is Black Moonstone. Okay. All right, Black Moonstone. So this is another intuition type stone. It's the moon. So it opens up blockages and allows for guided healing in your from emotional trauma. So for this deck, for this pile, we have 3 that came out. So we have the Energy Oracle card from the Energy Oracle deck. It is the root chakra. This is Archangel Michael, and this is a 35 that breaks down to an 8, and the 8 is about authority, leadership, abundance, and success. Your root chakra, first chakra, is your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, and it's about security and stability. It is where you feel safe and where you feel grounded. Then we have from the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck, Daring Rebirth. This is Goddess Ishtar and Astrophyllite stone. So number 41, which also breaks down to a 5, again, change, transformation. And it's from the section of the book that is 888. So another 8, 3 more 8s. 888, leadership, authority, abundance, success. Then from the Moonology deck, we have Believe in the Impossible. And it is the blue moon. And if I'm not mistaken, last year we had a blue moon. And the blue moon is when you have 2 full moons in the same month. And I believe that was October, where we had one on the 1st and another one on the 30th or the 31st. It was Halloween. And that was the blue moon, the second one, because we had 2 full moons in that month, and that doesn't happen often. So believe in the impossible. Okay. So here, what I see may be keeping you from moving forward is fear of losing security, stability, daring to transform, daring to fearing transformation, fearing change, basically. Feeling going through that change. Fear of the unknown, because we want stability. So let's add some tarot to this. All right, Spirit Team, talk to me about this particular. Okay, one more time. See if we. Anything else, Spirit Team? Okay. All righty. So we have the Lovers, Major Arcana, Gemini energy. We have, oh my, the Devil again, Major Arcana, Capricorn energy. We have the Hierophant, Major Arcana, Taurus energy. Look at all these majors. And we have the Strength card again, Major Arcana, Leo energy. Okay, 4 out of 6 cards are majors. Then we have the 8 of Wands. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So again, this looks like it is possibly a relationship. We have the Lovers and we have the Hierophant. This may be someone who is married. And wow. Wow. So what I see is it may be a toxic relationship, but somebody feels really financially secure there. And they're afraid of, like I said at the beginning, losing their stability and their security. And the transformation here may be with the 8 of Wands here, moving. 8 of Wands is quick movement. It could be literally moving from one place to another. It could be travel, but it is quick movement. It could be quick communication coming in, but what I'm seeing so far is actually literally moving. And with the Strength card here is having the bravery and the courage to go ahead. And right here it says Daring Rebirth. And this is the card that I will be reading from the book. Is daring, being bold enough, being courageous enough to leave a situation, regardless of the fact that you are financially stable, or you have the security that you feel like you need. It is taking the chance on yourself, taking a chance that you can have that stability again on your own without another. But let's clarify a little bit and see. Believe in the impossible. All right, Spirit Team, talk to me about this Devil. There's some popped up twice today. Okay. All righty. Whoa, 5 cards. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, what'd you say? May you get a reading, please. Hi, buddy. Hold on a second. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Again, that was just in this last reading where the Devil popped out. And we have the 2 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So obviously, yes, this is a relationship and somebody's at crossroads as to what to do. They need to make a decision. They got 2 twos here, which is about making a choice. And it's about staying in. The one is about, what do I stay in my comfort zone where I know, or do I take a chance to go somewhere where I have no idea where this path may lead? Or do I stay Pentacles where I am financially stable and secure? But on top of the Two of Wands, where the choice is, do I stay where I'm comfortable, where I go? In between, we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about having come through something that has been tumultuous, has been hard, has been difficult, but you come out on the other side of it in victory. And not only is it just in victory, it's victory where you are seen, where the whole situation is seen. So, yeah, it's a choice about staying in a relationship where, and in this case, possibly marriage, does not have to be, and deciding, do I stay in something just for the security, the financial security, or do I go towards the road that I don't know where it's leading to, but it's a road of creativity and it's a road of passion. Yeah. All right. Talk to me about this Four of Pentacles, please. Thank you, Spirit Team. Okay. We have the Moon, Major Arcana, Piscean, and Cancer energy. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're holding on to it, onto what you feel is stability, because you don't see the path clearly in front of you. If you were to leave, you don't know exactly where your path may take you, and that's scary to you. But here we have daring rebirth and believe in the impossible. And I'm going to read that. Daring rebirth. Okay, let me see. Yeah, buddy, I do readings after I finish this live. I'll put the information where you can get a reading, a personal reading with me, in the description box after I finish doing this live reading. Okay, so yeah, afraid because you're afraid of what you don't know. And where you are, you do know. Even though it is a contentious situation, you know what you're dealing with there. You don't know what you're dealing with if you leave. And so you're stuck. And this is what's keeping you from moving forward. This is what's keeping you from rebirth, from becoming again anew, is not making a decision of of moving forward, because you are comfortable financially where you are, even though you're not happy. Talk to me about the Eight of Wands real quick, Spirit Team. But Spirit is saying, believe in the impossible. Believe that you can be. And I know this daring rebirth, when I read it, is going to be good. Okay, Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Major Arcana. Exactly. It's saying that if you move, that you are there's going to be a creative endeavor. It may be an offer that comes to you about some kind of creative endeavor, or something, a passion project, something that you're passionate about. It may be something that you decide to create on your own, perhaps a new business. This could also be a romantic offer coming in. But the Wheel of Fortune is here turning in your favor. This is Jupiter energy, and this is about luck and good luck and fortune and abundance and success is turning in your favor if you were to take that chance. So it's like I'm seeing here that you're stuck because of feeling secure where you are, but everything around here is saying that if you choose yourself, that the impossible will become possible, that there will be rebirth in you, that there will be a change in you, like you will notice it and everybody around you will notice it, that there will be victory, that the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor if you choose you. So I'm going to read from the Crystal Mandala Oracle book for this card called Daring Rebirth, number 41. And see what it has to add to the reading. Okay. Okay. It says, we bring you the empowerment of daring rebirth. The bold spirit in you claims the divine defiance of the phoenix. It refuses defeat at every turn, no matter who or what may seek to overpower your spirit, your peace, your loving heart, and your wild optimism. You shall triumph in a divine and daring rebirth. Do not limit yourself with expectations, whether from another or your own mind. There is so much possible for you, a radically different and new you to become. Believe, and so shall it be. Okay, this is going right along with the reading. It takes daring to imagine a new life. Boldness of spirit and willingness are needed to allow yourself to embrace and live that different life. You can be in this world as you choose to be. The truth of you can have many different versions, some fearful, some free. There is so much that is possible for you to experience in this life. You have the light and power of a living sun inside of you. Rebirth is new life, a different you that is truthful, authentic, and yet more vibrant, radiant, vivid, and free. It is possible for you to have all of this. The requirement for rebirth, however, is an experience of shamanic death. This is not physical death, it is a spiritual transformation. It requires that whatever is keeping you from living a happier, freer, more beautiful, joyful, and soul-satisfying life be sacrificed, be allowed to die, so to speak, so you can be born anew. To the extent you have believed yourself to be those things, felt attached to them, or that your identity was wrapped up in them, you will feel like you are dying along with them. You are changed through this process. You will not feel, think, behave, or believe as you did prior to it. Shamanic death creates transformation so profound as to allow a more real you to emerge from the process. It strips you of what you have believed yourself to be, and what is left is the real you, unencumbered, unveiled, and true. The need for daring is because shamanic death and rebirth can frighten the mind. While you will be celebrating after the process happens, when you're going through it, your fears will be stimulated. This is supposed to happen. How else can you lay your fears aside unless you confront them and choose to let them go? If they are hiding in the shadows, you cannot deal with them. Your fear might be of success, of your own value, of being alone or being rejected, abandoned, judged, ridiculed, shamed, or ignored. Your fear might be that you'll mess up or regret your decisions. It might be that you won't know who you are if you are not your job, relationship, role as a parent or healer, or any other limited identity you have tried to project your entire being into. Life on the other side of that fear might seem unfathomable to your mind. You might worry that you will simply cease to exist. Just to be clear, however, no one who has transitioned from fear-based reality into love-based reality has ever said or will ever say, I miss my fear-based reality. Although it can be painful, what you are giving up will not be a cause for regret. The extent to which you are willing to dare to confront and release your fear rather than believe your fears are accurate reflections of reality is the extent to which you can experience rebirth. Your rebirth can be so radical, so daring, that you will feel as though you are living an entirely different life within this one lifetime. The oracle of daring rebirth comes to you when there is an opportunity to confront a fear and release it, to let go of a belief system or behavior that is getting in the way of the life you actually dream of living. It's your decision whether to challenge that fear now, later, or at all. If you are doubting your readiness and capacity, however, this oracle suggests that you are more ready than you think you are, and that your time is now. There is a new you emerging. It might shock your friends and family. People may accuse you of not being you anymore, but you are becoming more you than ever before. Trust the new you emerging in the greater authenticity and strength you are discovering in yourself. You do not have to squash your being to fit in with the expectations of any other. Through daring rebirth, you tap into the courage you need not only to go through the process of transformation, but the spiritual sassiness you need to give yourself permission to love and be the new you that emerges at the other side of it. Treasure that self reborn, for it has been hard won and is a divine treasure. Well, now, if that did not go with the reading, I don't know what did. Yes, I expected that it would. Not being afraid of transformation, becoming a new you. I think the one with the Septarian was also the same thing of becoming a new you, shedding that skin, releasing things that are no longer serving you, releasing people, releasing relationships, releasing jobs, releasing things that no longer serve you. So, yeah, I hope that those readings were helpful to those of you who watch the video or who are here on the live. Please, I didn't invite y'all to hit the subscribe button and to hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. I only go live. I don't upload videos because YouTube won't let me these days. And give me a thumbs up if anything in this reading resonated with you. So, I thank you once again for your support, and I thank you for being here. All of my information will be in the description box once I finish this video and can put it in the description box. There you'll get my social media, my website, which is where you can go and get a personal reading with me, which is purposesoulmystic.com. Also, other metaphysical products are there as well. And everybody, thank you for watching. I love you. Thank you for your support. And until we read again, peace and love.